Today I hosted the live event early, a giant war between the IO and the 7. The map was split in 2 halves and each team had to gather resources and build 2 giant bases before the war began at the end of the match. Each team had a commander general. I was the general of the 7. We both started our match by rallying our troops at the Sanctuary and Command Cavern and gave our speech to lay out the plan.
Soldiers! I need your undivided attention. We've got a war to fight today.
All right, cadets. We, as the IO, will defeat the 7.
We're going to use the redeploy right here. We're going to spread all around this area of the map. Once we start the building phase, I'll tell you what to build. But for now, everybody, get to the redeploy. Get some ramps up. Start looting.
The IO, led by a former Fortnite pro, Rex.
Go, 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 my children. We need armored walls. We need group healing.
He was going to be a tough opponent. All those years playing professional Fortnite, and he had a secret plan up his sleeves that I was not ready for.
We need vehicles, okay? We need vehicles. We need tanks. We're going to Mad Max this thing.
So their plan was to collect as many vehicles as they can find and throw on cow catchers so that they can have a convoy of vehicles just immediately ram into our base. And if we weren't prepared for this, this could completely destroy us.
Strategy is how we're going to win this. We're going to try to get a fortified base, and we're going to use armored walls to make sure that base stays fortified. I'm going to need snipers. I'm going to need tanks. If someone can go secure a tank and bring it somewhere near us with some repair torches, we're going to need a tank crew to keep the tank alive, to repair it when needed, and to refuel it. I feel like that's going to be extremely important.
The IO spread across the map and were collecting similar resources and items that we were collecting, but even though they were outnumbered, they had a secret plan up their sleeves.
I have a game plan. Polar Bear, Tyrone, and Dab. You 3 are our spies. I'm going to need you 3 to get C4 and grenades, and you guys are going to go behind enemy lines. Also a sniper, if you can.
They had 3 spies, and their plan was to sneak behind our lines with C4 and try to cause an explosion behind our lines as their vehicles ran towards us. If they pulled this off or their spies somehow killed me, our army would be completely disorganized and the war would be over.
This person with the tank, this person with the battle bus, that's perfect. That's perfect. And we have a chopper. This is perfect. We got all 3 of the major vehicles, the chopper, the battle bus, and the tank. The number one thing we can't do when the fight starts is to panic. You guys need to stay calm. You need to follow my instructions.
So we got the first zone, but that just means that we're going to have less places to loot. As the circle closed, we picked the Joneses as the battleground where the war is going to commence.
The fight might break out in Joneses. South of the Joneses, on top of that hill, I'm going to need the vehicles parked over there.
Troops, army, regroup at Coney Crossroads. Try to get every tank you can in zone right now. This is our moment.
The IO were gathering at Coney while my team was preparing south of the Joneses.
Nice, nice. Guys, be ready to start the building phase. Once the circle closes, we're going to find out exactly where we need to be. Oh, I got a storm scout. Hold up. Let me see it. Let me see it.
So one of my scouts actually brought me a storm scout sniper so I could see where the next circle is going to be. And we decided to pick our base on the peninsula west of the Joneses. And that's where the battle is going to take place. So I mobilized my troops to start building our base at the gas station near the Joneses. And we were still unaware of the huge convoy of vehicles that the IO were driving towards us.
Nice. Yes, bring the battle bus. Join us, troops. Get in the vehicles. Okay, follow me, team. This is our map taken from us by the 7. Team IO will prevail.
We were fighting for the island. Years of buildup and events coming down to this one battle for control of the 0 point and the future of Fortnite.
All right, guys. The gas station is going to be where our base starts. Ladies and gentlemen, this front line right here, I'm going to create a front line of armored walls facing the opponents.
But I made a giant tactical mistake. Building our base near a gas station could be useful for getting heals from the vending machine and refueling our vehicles. The gas station is just a ticking time bomb. If those spies get behind us and blow up the gas station, our entire base will be on fire and we'll lose this fight.
This is our front personnel, our front shooters, people with sniper rifles. You guys will be hiding behind ramps right here.
I'm parking the tank. Armor walls on the bottom, team. Armored walls on the bottom.
Now we need to build a bigger base on the back side of the gas station. Soldiers, I need you guys to all be paying attention.
I was instructing my team on how I want this base to be built, and I was telling them to keep the vehicles away from the base, parked in the back so that they can't get shot, and if they do blow up, they're not close enough to the base to affect it. Things were pretty crazy because there was 100 people in one spot, so it kicked us into storm surge.
Big base right here, going up 6 stories high.
We need to target their leader. Where is he? Oh, storm surge is active.
Guys, the 4 has to commence right now. Storm surge is going crazy. Their base is much larger than ours.
This was it. Both teams gathering all the resources ready at their base. See the enemy across the line, just waiting for the command from the generals to start the fight. And once we got the information from the enemy team that they were ready, it was time to settle this once and for all.
Start shooting them. Guys, do not falter.
Shots were being traded, tank missiles flying left and right, players dropping on both teams. Railguns were perfect for long-range picks. Thankfully, because we had more time to prepare, their vehicle plan wasn't working as well because all their vehicles were not in the same place. Due to the long travel from Command Cavern, some of their artillery was still on its way, and they had reinforcements rolling in throughout the fight.
Vehicles! Vehicles! I need you guys all in the vehicles and wrap around the left side of the base.
This is when I called for our tank and battle bus to make a push towards the enemy team and try to get them before they can regroup. On the east flank, the tanks and battle bus rode in, but they were quickly being taken out by the enemy gunners. Just as I thought, the gas station ended up exploding, but fortunately, because we built in brick and metal, none of the builds caught on fire and the base was still holding up. But what I should have been worried about were the spies infiltrating my ranks and trying to assassinate me.
A gunner is here! Someone from the enemy team is here trying to assassinate me! I must shockwave. We're getting naded! Hold your ground! Hold your ground! I've been hit with a nade! I must reposition. They're trying to assassinate me. Focus, focus, focus.
Airstrikes were falling from the sky and shots were exchanged all over the place, but the enemy started to bleed and we saw a chance at winning.
It's laggy! Don't get caught! Oh, I died!
Fortunately for us, early in the fight, their general was taken out. This was the opening we needed. I called for us to push towards the beach to get a different angle and start gunning them down from a new base where we can have a better tactical advantage.
If you're still here, we need to meet on the south side of the circle. We're going to wrap around. We're going to wrap around together. We're going to create a new base with an elite task force of players right here. We need to play together here. It's going to be really important. You see where those guys are building? That's our boys right there. Build a new base in this location. Focus up, focus up. Look across, look across. Start shooting.
We are going to have to push into them. No, they have to push into us. Guys, you have the advantage. You guys can still do this.
Make sure there's no assassins behind us, guys. Make sure there's no assassins lurking. I hit one for 89. By the way, guys, you should not be where they are unless you're in a vehicle. We're shooting. We can't see who we're shooting from here. We're just shooting anybody on the other side. They don't stand a chance.
And after repositioning, we started picking off the rest of their team and made quick work of their reinforcements. And I called for my team to make a final push.
Everybody get into the middle where the grass is. Do not build. I don't even know if they have any more alive. I believe we won. I believe we won.
And with 30 of our troops remaining, we realized we had won the war and saved the island, at least for now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.